Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Clutter. I'm your host, Margo, a professional organizer specializing in chronic clutter. As the weather continues to get cold, it becomes super important to cozy up our homes. We're going to be spending much more time indoors than out, and sometimes over the winter months and the colder months, we can experience depression, we can experience the blues, anxiety. Holiday blues are incredibly common, which is why today I decided to do a podcast episode on how you can cozy up your home and making them feel more welcoming for you and the family so you can survive the winter months. So today we're going to focus on how to do that using 4 out of the 5 senses. So we're going to focus on sight, touch, smell, and sound. Because coziness is a multi-sensory experience. Think about entering someone's home and being welcomed by a clean entryway that smells of vanilla bean, maybe some jazz playing in the background. When you walk into the living room, it gives off such a warm vibe with the lovely couch, the throw pillows, and wool blankets. Maybe there's even the sounds of a crackling fireplace happening. I live in New York, so we don't actually have fireplaces too often. So I tend to resort to turning on a crackling fireplace on YouTube. With just a few simple adjustments, you too can prepare your home for the winter months, just like I actually recently did. So to start, we're going to begin with sight. We're going to begin with our eyes. A great way to make your home visually and instantly feeling cozy is by adding throw pillows and blankets. Maybe you already have some hiding in your closet, so go ahead and take them out. These items can be added to both your living room and your bedroom, especially if you will be having company over for the upcoming holidays. Not only does this visually create a lovely, warm environment, but it physically keeps you warm, especially if you live in a pre-war building like me and barely get any heat in the winter months. Next, when using our eyes to create a cozy home is lighting. So brightness and temperature matters. A softly lit room is what you want to go for. If you are to invest in lighting, it's a great idea to go with adjustable lighting on a dimmer, allowing you to seamlessly create the mood you want. Yellow lighting is more cozy, while bright white lights mimicking sunlight tend to create a cooler vibe. I absolutely love to layer lighting, having multiple lights going on throughout the house so you can have lamps, LED lights behind the couches, under the cabinets, and maybe even Christmas lights on the window. Interestingly enough, I am a huge fan of Christmas, and if it was up to me, it would be Christmas in my house 365 days a year. With that said, I actually have Christmas lighting on my windowsills all year round, and I just love in the evening, especially when I cuddle up with my daughter or my partner and we watch a movie, to just have the ambiance of the Christmas lights. Focus on creating comfortable and cozy places to relax. This does not necessarily mean running out and buying more stuff. Sometimes merely rearranging the furniture you already have can help you create a cozier feel. And remember, the more aesthetically pleasing and the more comfortable and comforting your home is, the less stressed you are. If you are someone who swaps out decor for the winter months, try to go with a warmer color palette instead of cooler tones such as blues and grays. Blues and grays and greens are absolutely wonderful for the spring and the summer, but the warmer colors like yellows and whites with creamy undertones, tans, even reds, oranges, and browns are wonderful for the colder months. My living room walls actually used to be painted a darker gray, and while I absolutely love the color, truth be told, because I work from home during the winter months because we're not getting as much sunlight, it actually made me feel depressed. So me, my mom, and my daughter, we actually repainted my living room into a more of a whitish yellow color called Dove. And of course, I wouldn't be a decluttering coach if I didn't tell you that when it comes to using your eyes and creating that warm and inviting home, you want to invest a little time to declutter. So cozy does not mean empty, nor does it mean overly cluttered, which we all know creates more of a distracting and overwhelming feel in your home. One of the other things to talk about when it comes to decluttering, Winter months or the colder weather months are a perfect time for you to invest in decluttering. You are naturally spending more time at home. So why not use this extra time? Take the winter months to declutter your home so that by the time spring rolls around and summer rolls around and you're out and about and you're spending time at the beach and doing activities with your friends and your family and your kids, you could be like, oh my God, I already got it done. Like, done and done. I will actually be hosting a sale. I do this once a year around Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I offer one-on-one decluttering coaching services for 75% off. So this will be coming soon. So look out for it. If you really have been thinking about, going all in on achieving a clutter-free home in the upcoming new year, I encourage you to take advantage of my 75% off offer. Next, let's talk about sound, right? Using our ears. And one of the best ways to create sort of that warm, happy ambiance to overcome the winter blues is to have music. Music is such a lovely way to foster a cozy atmosphere. Think jazz, blues, holiday jams, whatever you fancy. If you don't vibe with music, that's okay. A crackling fire will do the trick as well. I absolutely love having Michael Bublé's fireplace special on YouTube on Best of Both Worlds, Crackling Fireplace, and well, I have a love and an obsession for Michael Bublé. I mean, how cozy is it to cuddle up on your couch with a cup of coffee or tea and listen to some tunes? When it comes to sounds, you also want to try to eliminate any echoes in your home. An echo happens when your voice bounces off the walls, and this is usually because you don't have much furniture, rugs, curtains, etc. Consider cozying your space simply by adding drapery and maybe a rug, which will help to absorb the sounds to make the space feel more comfy. Next, let's move on to the third sense, which is smell, right? Using our nose. Cozy up your nostrils with warm scents around the home. You can use candles, seasonal flowers, and diffusers. Obviously, make sure that you don't have allergies and other members of your home don't have allergies, but try to go with inviting smells like vanilla, pine, sandalwood, pumpkin, apple, cinnamon, and anything else that you love and enjoy. I encourage you to do a deep clean of your home as well to eliminate any hovering bad odors. Some of the odors hang out on our rugs, couches, and blankets, and a great way to clean your rug is to actually sprinkle baking soda on it, wait about 15 minutes, and then vacuum it all up. It'll actually help to absorb the smell. Wash your couch cushion covers if you have them, and same with throw pillows. I also actually love using the power of food to cozy up my home. Pop in some chocolate chip cookies in the oven and your home will transform instantly. Create your favorite meals and soups. If you are a baker, even better. I don't know, something about the colder months just makes me want to gravitate towards like cooking more and baking, and it's soups and pies and all of that stuff. Again, I'm honestly, truth be told, I have like a few recipes that I cook. I'm not an incredible savvy cook. I wouldn't consider myself a pro at all. There's a lot of trial and error. When the weather gets colder, my anxiety actually increases, and I have found that what helps to decrease my anxiety, aside from cleaning and decluttering, yes, this is how I manage my anxiety, is also spending time in the kitchen and filling my home with these warm aromas. And next, let's move on to our sense of touch. To improve the feel of your home, focus on textures. So rugs, drapery, books, throw pillows, and blankets. Materials like wool, cotton, fur, linen, and wood really comfort up the home. Think of soft items that make you want to cuddle up. And finally, and this is just meant to be silly, but at the same time, there's so many benefits to this. Hugs. Hug your partner, hug your kids, your pets. Hugs actually help to lower stress and anxiety, especially if you will be hosting over the holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Christmas or New Year's, right? Investing the time to kind of cozy up your home right now, to even prepare it for guests, is just such a wonderful way to elevate your home. Your guests will appreciate it. Your kids will appreciate it. Your family will appreciate it. And most importantly, you'll survive the winter months in a feel-good home. And if you actually will be hosting guests this holiday season and you want to prep, you want to clean, you want to declutter, I have an awesome podcast episode where I talk to you about which 7 areas of your home to prioritize to prep for holiday guests. It's awesome, it's quick, it's simple, it's to the point, and I will leave a link to the podcast episode in the description. As always, thank you so much for listening. Good luck on your decluttering journey, and remember to be good to yourselves.